At the end of 2023, I fell off. I'm not gonna lie. And this is really bad because this is right after I actually quit my part-time job in April to then go all in on music. I was kind of in a weird spot. It was a dangerous spot too, 'cause I just kind of like gave up everything to go all in. But from there, I was confused, I was lost, I was overthinking everything. And I decided to take a step back, kind of simplify everything, get my goals, get my routine straight. And 2024, I just bounced back and just had the best month ever in March. This is probably the position you're in. You're probably lost, confused. You probably don't know exactly what to work on. And right now is a great time to start because today, I'm recording this April 1st, is day one of quarter two of 2024. You probably set some New Year's goals, resolutions, or whatever, and you probably already forgot all of them. You're probably slacking off. I know 99% of people out there probably are, and I wouldn't be surprised if you fucking are too. I like to separate it into quarters instead of like the whole year just because you get that kind of New Year's motivation every year. And I get that shit 4 times because, you get every single quarter. And I think a year, you can have your yearly goals is nice, but to separate into quarters, it's a shorter time period and you can set smaller goals, which can help you get to the bigger goals. So what exactly did I do to get my best month ever last March? And I'm projected to basically double it in these next few months. The two greatest things that helped me was proper goal setting. A lot of people set goals wrong, and just building a routine around my life. A lot of people, although they think they're chasing the money and they want the money, they really want the lifestyle. So building the routine to try and emulate your ideal life as much as possible is very helpful. You're not going to be able to get to your ideal life because there's probably a financial thing holding you back, but you can still try to get close, and that will help you a lot. With the goal setting, a lot of people set their goals wrong, so I'm going to take you through how I set goals quarterly instead of yearly. So I want you to do this right now, and do it right now. I know you're probably going to try and fucking skip this. If you're going to skip it, just click off the video and don't even watch. It's not even worth it. But physically get a piece of paper. I have a whiteboard behind me that I write all my shit down on. And you're going to set goals while you're watching this. Don't do it later. Don't say you're going to do it later. Don't write it on your notes app on your phone. Something fucking physical so you can stick it on the wall and look at it every day. Basically, there's 3 types of goals, and anything you do in life really falls into these 3 categories. So on your paper or whatever, split it into 3 columns. So 1, 2, 3. Then on the top, write money or business, health or fitness, and social/relationships for the 3rd one. Those are basically the 3 things of life. To succeed in one, you need the other 2. So that's why you have to excel in all 3 of these things. A lot of people just work on the business thing, work on the business, work on the business. The other 2 are lacking, and then this is why they're not successful. When I took a step back a few months ago and really tried to simplify things, I honestly was putting more effort into the other things than I was into the business. And that, now the results are showing. So now you should write down some goals and really think about the dream life. Don't just sit there and think about the money or whatever. Don't just have a goal that's like make this much money per month. That doesn't really help. For me, I wrote down some goals that are like practical things I can do, which would be release a free kit, release a paid kit, 2 videos a week on this channel. Because last quarter, my goal was daily uploads on the Type Beat channel. I did that and I blew up. So now I'm setting a goal for this channel, a couple uploads a week at least. And you're going to see this channel grow a lot these next few months. Pause this video, write down a few goals. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't write like 20. Just write a few major things you want to focus on in terms of your business and money. Try your best to avoid just, make X amount goal. Make it something that you can really, really control. And if you follow those goals, then the money will come naturally. The next thing was your health or fitness. For me, I go to the gym every single day almost. You guys don't have to be like these fucking like fitness influencers or some shit, but having a healthy mind and a strong mind is very important when it comes to especially doing something like this. Because, as you're growing up, you're conditioned to listen to teachers, your bosses at work and all that. When you get into the music world, you're basically on your own. So you have to build the self-discipline to be able to get up and work on something every single day. And it's a lot harder than you might think. So some of your goals might be discipline related. So for me, I have stuff like that. I have stuff related to my gym, certain goals, certain weights I want to hit. A goal I have for this is to take cold showers every day. I do it every morning now. So those are just some of my health goals. The last thing is relationships. This is where most people really slack. They'll lock in on, or at least for me personally, I was super locked in on the music stuff. I was making a lot of money, super locked in on the health stuff. I'm not going to say jacked, but we're making some fucking gains, I guess. And then I became like this like social fucking like autistic kid who didn't know how to like speak to anybody. And now I'm trying my best to like break out of that. So a lot of people fall into that trap. And that's why you need to balance all three. Because so many people get locked in on those first two or even just the first one. And then they become shit at the other two. So yeah, goal for me is just network with new producers and artists. Meet people in real life as well. Yeah, I'm going way more in depth in it on my actual board. But I'm just giving you some examples of things you could write. And then at the bottom or the top, wherever, you want to write the date. So I wrote 2024, quarter two, April to July. So July 1st, you look at these goals, see what you accomplished, see what went well, see what you could improve on. Write down some new goals for quarter three, which I think would be July, August, and September. So October 1st would be the end of quarter three, start of quarter four. And for me, it just works way better to break it down like that. So back in high school, I've told the story a couple times on the channel, so I'm going to keep it quick. I'd wake up at like 7:20, knowing school started at 7:30, roll my ass out of bed, get there, basically sleep during class, do fuck all, go to my sports after school. I was somewhat of an athlete, but not really. I just kind of did them. Leave practice early, go to work, get home. That was the entire day. 7 a.m. to like 11 p.m. Every single day I was out. So there's really barely any time to work on music. But even with that, I still was able to somewhat develop a routine, especially on the weekends. I'd go a lot harder with music. And routine is one of those things where it's like, before I did it, I really don't know how I lived. Because now that I do it, it's genuinely something I'll do for the rest of my life. I can't imagine not having a routine built out every single day. Again, this is low-key a little bit autistic to do, but like, it helps a lot. So my advice here is to either plan your days, or what I like to do is plan the entire week in advance. So every Sunday I'll go through, figure out what tasks I need to do, and I'll kind of make a to-do list for each day of the week. And then every single night, the day before, I'll change it up a little bit, see what I'm going to do down by the hour. So I already knew at this time today I was going to be making videos. Because often what I used to do and what you probably do as well, you'll be like, I don't know, halfway through the day and you don't really know what to work on. So then you get distracted. You get caught in like a doom scroll on like fucking Instagram Reels or some shit, and you're just not being productive. So physically writing down everything I'm going to do down to the hour every single day has made me at least 10 times more productive. And here's my mindset with that as well. Let's say you do slip up, because it takes a lot of discipline to follow these routines, which again, that's part of the goals, the health shit, healthy mind. Even if you slip up and only follow like 30% of the routine, it's probably still way more productive than your regular day, because you're probably just sitting there doing fuck all most of the time anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little wake-up call. A lot of you guys probably fell off of your resolutions already, but quarter two begins today. We bounce back, we work hard, and quarter two is going to be amazing. Quarter three will be even better. Quarter four will be even better than that, and then we fucking take over the world. I don't really know what happens then, but hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to work with me one-on-one, click the first link in the description below. Click here to watch another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.